Welcome to the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show. As we wrap up from Foxborough, a 14-point win for the New England Patriots. They go to 3-2. The Indianapolis Colts slide to 1-4. Tonight's player of the game is presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. A lot to choose from, but here's James White.
Edelman's return. What did his presence mean for your offense?
Well, it meant a lot. He brings the energy out there. He's always fired up, ready to go from the start, and you can tell he's excited, and it's good to get everybody out there. Everybody's contributing, and hopefully we can keep it going. Yeah,
the puzzle's complete now, it seems like. Can you comment? Tom Brady throws his 500th career touchdown pass tonight. You had one of them. What does this guy mean? What does a milestone like that mean?
It's an amazing milestone. I mean, that guy works extremely hard on and off the field. Such a great teammate. And I mean, he distributes the ball to everybody, and we just have to go out there and make plays, and just want to play hard for a guy like that.
Congratulations. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron, thank you. And thanks to James White for that visit. Big night for James. We heard from Aaron earlier saying we need more James White. That's what Tom Brady was saying here this past week. Well, he got plenty of them. 10 catches tonight for White. 500 career touchdown passes for Brady. We continue after this. And welcome back to the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show on the heels of this 14-point win for the New England Patriots. And they will, as I mentioned earlier, have a date with the Kansas City Chiefs coming up. The Chiefs, I was there in Denver watching that game on Monday night. Man, they are something, and Patrick Mahomes has just been a joy to watch.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, the way that he is playing, and they're a fun team to watch. We get them later in the year, and I'm looking forward to watching them up close. And they've got some outstanding skill players. Patrick Mahomes is the signal caller making it happen, and of course Andy Reid putting them in a position to utilize all that talent. It's been fun. That'll be a heck of a matchup when they meet up.
Yeah, and I think when they do meet up, because of what we're seeing here with New England, I think the weapons around Tom Brady, it's starting to come back into focus now. What they have is they get Edelman back, and now they've added Gordon, who had a touchdown tonight. All of a sudden you look and you go, wait, they have more than you thought coming into the year.
No, it's a good point, because a week ago there was discussion like, gosh, there's just not enough weapons on the outside. And then, of course, you know, James White, he's kind of the guy, or Gronkowski, and Gronkowski's banged up. But now going forward, Edelman's certainly a key part of this offense. And I thought he was going to have more catches in this game. I said 10 to 15 coming in the game. I think he had like 7 instead. James White was the guy. But Josh Gordon could be the real difference maker for this offense, and his ability to stretch a defense. And that's what they had Brandon Cooks last year. Gordon's a little bit of a different kind of player, and he gives them some big playability that I think they'll get from him as they move through the year.
We've got a big game coming up on Sunday with Minnesota at Philly. But let's see what's coming our way first on Fox NFL Sunday.
The action continues this Sunday on Fox. We've got 3 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks on tap. You'll get the conclusion of Aaron Andrews' exclusive interview with the great Tom Brady. Carissa Thompson heads to Seattle to hang with Russell Wilson and 4-time Pro Bowler Bobby Wagner. And Chris Myers spends some time with Big Ben Roethlisberger. It's a star-studded lineup leading to jaw-dropping football. And it's only on Fox.
Well, a good slate of games to be sure as Week 5 continues, and a big day on Fox. Thanks for watching the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show. Coming up next is the late local news on Fox and the U.S. Army postgame show on NFL Network. We will take our break and say so long, where the Patriots get their 3rd win of the year with a 14-point win over the Colts.
To the U.S. Army postgame show.
Welcome in, everybody, as the Patriots celebrating their 38-24 win over the Colts, and Josh Gordon there with the grab, his first touchdown there. We were very close to Irv's bold prediction score in this game.
I thought you had it. Tom let me down. I thought you had it. All he had to do was complete that third, and it was right there, too.
Right
we
there.
could have run it. I was down there. I know I whispered in his ear. Like, come on, man.
Herb wanted to stop everything. Rob Gronkowski, you see him there. He is coming out to the set. He's going to hang out with us for a little bit, break down today's game. And that's coming up on the other side. Don't go anywhere, guys. Much more to come here.
Here comes
on the
Gronk.
post-game show.
Oh, there goes that man.
Ooh, it's coming off the bye. They got the Giants.
You are watching the U.S. Army post-game show. Find out more at GoArmy.com.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Get set for kickoff with NFL Game Day Morning. It's an NFC Championship rematch in Philly, but this time it's Kirk Cousins versus Carson Wentz. Find out why our guys think it's a must-win for Minnesota. Plus, as Patrick Mahomes prepares for the Jags to come to town, we take you back to before the KCQB was a household name.
I'm really a guy who loves football, loves competing, and I'm a very emotional guy on the field. You can see it when I play.
Plus, we'll let you know which surprise teams have season-long staying power. All that and more on NFL Game Day Morning, starting Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Let's get you the plays of the game presented by U.S. Army. We go to the second quarter here, and James White, he did all of his damage through the air tonight. 10 for 77, and that touchdown right there to make it 21 to 3. Then in the third quarter, the Colts, they're clawing their way back here. We got Eric Swope here for the touchdown, 24-17. Okay,
He had a big night. He had a big night.
All
Where
right.
they come from?
The tight ends there at Indy, they all had a good night. And then we got this one in the fourth quarter. You saw at the top of the show.
Here's
Josh
the play.
Gordon
It's like a
here.
scramble drill, kind of.
2 catches for 50 yards.
But I tell y'all, look at him
This
going up and taking that ball right there and bringing it down. I told you this
What
kid
kind of
plays
football is that?
Man ball.
There you
That's
go.
the
Here it
way
comes.
this kid
Here it
plays.
comes.
And then he does the
He does the Gronk spike. And it's nice because we have Gronk with us now on the set. Gronk, I'm gonna call you Gronk now. Gronk, what'd you think about that spike?
It was A+. Josh Gordon did a great job. It was unbelievable touchdown catch, and the Gronk spike was legit.
It was legit. You had a big night too. You became second all-time in Patriots receiving. You passed Wes Welker on the list there.
What?
Records were broken all over the field tonight. But what's it like now with this offense, having seen it with and without Julian Edelman? Now that you have Edelman back and Gordon in there, what does that do for you?
Just having Edelman back coming in this Monday, he brought the juice. He brings the juice to the locker room, and that's what we needed. We needed some of that. I got to step up, bring some more juice. But having Julian underneath, having Josh Gordon out there, we're just coming together. We're just starting to click now, and we just got to keep working hard. We got to keep going out to the practice field, develop chemistry with each other, and bring it out to the game field.
Speaking of juice, was there any extra juice motivation because it was the Colts? I know the rivalry. I was here with the Jets and the Colts, and it gets a little more juice in the locker room and the players. You guys seemed excited coming out for this one.
Yes, we were super excited coming out Thursday Night Football. I mean, it's a quick turnover, but I think we did a great job as a team to get our bodies ready, to get our game plan ready. Our coaches did an excellent job preparing us and just the walkthroughs and all that. But, I mean, it was a great win, and it couldn't ask for a better outcome tonight.
500 touchdowns for your quarterback over his career, man. You got any idea how many of those touchdowns you caught?
I caught some of them, but 500 touchdowns, it's just unbelievable.
76
76 of them. I mean, it's just an honor to be part of the 500 number, but Brady, he's just an unbelievable player, just the work ethic he has and the ability for him just to come out every single year, every single practice, every single game is just unbelievable.
Drunk, these last 5 days, I shall say, you guys have really played well. Of course, beating Miami and then tonight. But prior to that and still after that, a lot of people are talking about the top teams in the AFC being Kansas City and being Jacksonville. How do you guys feel about them getting all of that hype?
I mean, it's beginning of the season, and it's cool. I mean, it's all hype. I mean, we can be on that side, and then the next week we can be on the other side. We're the worst team, then the next week we can be the best team. I mean, it's just football. It's the NFL. That's what happens. Everyone can beat anyone at any given time, any given Sunday. So you just got to bring your A game every time out on the field, and we're going to have our chances.
Well, I'm glad you said anybody can beat anybody, because the next Sunday when you play, you're playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
I know that's what we are.
Well, let's start talking about it. You got 10 days. You got 10 days to rest up.
Right.
And I'm looking at you, Grunt, and this is a two-part question. I'm looking at you. You're all scraped up. I thought you were a little more open. Tonight because Jules is back and the offense is opened up. But these guys are climbing all over you. Did you seem to have things open up a little bit more for you in the offense? You've been getting doubled and everything. They've been trying to take you away. Seems like things opened up tonight.
Yes, definitely. I mean, having great players like Julian back on the field, the way he just runs underneath and gets open, it just helps the offense just overall hugely. And the way Sony Michel played tonight, our run game, the way he's running the ball is just unbelievable. It helps out the play action, helps me get open, and everyone just combining together with the chemistry that we can form out there with all the players that we have, we can be pretty solid out there.
Will you be able to match that high-power offense of Kansas City Chiefs?
Wow, you still on Kansas City, Mike, huh? You still on it?
No, get the dirt off his face. Will he be able to match that offense? I'm a hard-hitting reporter, and I need information.
I mean, they're an unbelievable team, and they got a big game this week coming up, and we got 10 days to prepare. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to try and bring our A game. We're going to bring our A game, and we got to match their offense. We got to come out. We got to be ready. We got to be fast. We got to be prepared mentally and physically.
Second part of my question, we talk about Brady, we talk about you, we talk about the magic, the 76 touchdowns, all that. I think you said it a week or so ago. That's it. No other quarterback. I'm here. When he leaves, I don't know what's going to happen, but you guys are going to be together forever. It's a done deal.
Wow.
Right?
It sounds so romantic.
Willie says it's a done deal.
It's a done deal. You said it. That's my quarterback, and that's it. I'm not going nowhere.
That is my quarterback.
Look, I got one question.
That is my quarterback.
I got one question before you get out of here. That run game, man, what does it do for you getting you open down the field?
Oh, it's huge. Just to be able to have Sony out there, James White, I mean, just a phenomenal athlete in the run game and pass game. But Sony, the way he's running the ball right now, the way he's coming through for us, it's just awesome. And the offensive line doing a great job, but the way he's running the ball just helps the play action out hugely. I mean, I caught a couple play action passes today, and it's all because of that reason. I mean, the way he runs the ball, the linebackers got to respect it. They have to respect it. So it's huge to be a balanced offense. You got to be a balanced offense in order to succeed, I feel like.
Where are you going to watch the games on Sunday now that you have off?
We got off, which is huge. I mean, you got to have some recovery time. I mean, playing 2 games in the last 5 days.
Answer.
Got a couple bumps and bruises on the shoulders and everything, but you got to have that recovery. But
10 days.
I'll probably be chilling on the couch, watching the games, hanging with some friends, doing whatever.
Well, the crowd here, they've been asking for the Gronk spike. They really want to
I got to score a touchdown. Yeah, I can't Gronk spike right now. I got to score a touchdown, yo. Come on.
Ridiculous. It's fine.
One of you can do that. Willie can do it. I got to score a touchdown. I got to score a touchdown.
Hold on to the ball. Them little DBs knock the ball out.
Come on,
Thank you so much for stopping by. Rob Gronkowski, everybody. More to come here on the post-game show coming up next. Awesome stuff. And after this show, we have total access. Luke Kuechly joins the show. Talk about those Panthers and where they stand right now heading into Week 5 against the Giants. Willie, you do not want to miss this one. A Football Life presented by Sprint. You can catch it tonight on NFL Network at 8 p.m. Eastern, at 12 a.m. Eastern, or just set your DVRs. Here's a preview right here.
I think his weight carries a lot within our team and our organization. Willie was there, stationed in his chair, making sure that everyone was being held accountable. He regulated everything. And, you know, when Willie spoke, everyone listened. You know, he'd say, "Oh, no, good afternoon, Tom," you know, and it could have been 6 in the morning. We always used to joke about being an edger and that no one was ever going to get the edge on me. As a young player, you go in and you're looking for guys that are helping show you the way. And, you know, he was a guy that took me under his wing and how to do it.
Brady getting himself going, he had a habit of grabbing guys and headbutting. He was so wound up.
Willie looked at like, what the hell is going on here?
Let's do it, baby!
Willie grabbed me, and he was like, calm down, bro.
All right.
I had to grab this kid. Calm down. You're going to knock yourself out before we get to the game. We believe in you. Be patient. Relax.
All right, baby. Get out of there. All right.
Like, again, Willie was right there to be kind of the policeman of everything going on.
Love that. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's fantastic.
Willie Mack, huh? I wanted to win the game.
Laying down the law.
Without the quarterback.
You're in there regulating. I love it.
Well, they say regulating, but it was just trying to, you know, keep him straight and narrow so we can go out and play a football game.
Yeah, well, it worked.
They would have been checking. They would have been checking the whole team before they played the game. They'd have been buzzing down after Tom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The concussion people would have been buzzing down. He can't go. He's out too. No, he's out. Everybody. That's great though, man.
Bring him under the tent.
I love that.
Congratulations, Willie.
It is, man. I'm excited.
Watch.
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna be watching it just like you guys. So I'm excited.
That's so
NFL
cool.
Films and NFL Network did a great job.
Make sure you guys check that out tomorrow.
How you've helped other people while you're here. Most of us don't see it until we go on to eternity and look back. You get to see it while you're in time. That's a blessing from God.
It's all about it.
Really cool stuff. Don't miss that. And also, guys, every Thursday on NFL Network, we reveal the weekly winner of the Way to Play Award. Now, this is new this season, and it's determined by a panel of former players and other officials, and our own Willie McGinnis is on the panel. So this was you last week following the Vikings-Rams game on TNF.
Y'all caught that?
You found a nominee for next week for this award in this game.
I like to get ahead of the game, and I watched Aaron Donald. There's been so much talk about the quarterbacks and defenders hitting the quarterbacks. Here's a perfect example of how to do it, and they've been practicing this technique. It's like the alligator roll.
Twisted
hit the quarterback, twist his body, no pressure on him. You go down, you let him go, pretty much roll to the ground. And here's another play. I know he had 2 tonight. Watch the roll. No pressure on the quarterback. Really it's all on him. Yep. That's perfect technique right there. I know I'm ahead of the game, but I got to pick these things out. This should be one.
You were ahead of the game. Everybody was listening on the panel because Aaron Donald, well, he is indeed the recipient of the Week 4 Way to Play Award. So congratulations to him and to you for calling it. The NFL will donate $2,500 to the Weekly Winners Charity of Choice. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. And for a physical, aggressive, big guy like Aaron Donald, he had 2 sacks. Sue had 1. Perfect example of how to do it. They've been practicing this technique in practice called the alligator tackle. You alligator roll, you get them down. No pressure on the quarterback. Perfect example. So now we know we can do it. Especially when those big defensive tackles are doing it, we can do it and do the game the right way. He gets up, the quarterback gets up, everybody wins. The defense gets that sack, and we get to celebrate.
That's great. And listen,
you had to throw that one in.
we get to celebrate.
We've seen a lot of those tonight. So earlier in the pregame show, we brought you guys in with some Captain Andrew Luck tweets. And we got a post-game tweet for you. Dearest mother, we were bested by Captain Brady, the behemoth known simply as Gronk, and the rest of the Patriot men. My sidearm was true, my sight tremendous. Largely, we gave as good as we got in the exchange of fire, but alas, the battle plan fell through. Now onward, Andrew.
Onward.
He was serious, huh?
Very serious. Captain Andrew
good.
Always very serious.
Yes. Famous for me. You know what? And let me just say this about Mr. Luck. Before the game, we talked about him not throwing the ball vertically, not throwing some of those throws. He threw it a lot again tonight. Because they were trailing. But I will say he threw the ball with velocity. He threw the ball down the field with accuracy. And I'm excited. It seems like every single game he's getting stronger and he's getting better and he's showing more confident in that arm and his players. He played big tonight.
No, he did.
He played well tonight.
They still can't run the football. they ain't gonna be good until they
Yeah,
run the
that's
football. I'm just
true.
being honest.
They
Can't
got to
do
get that running game going.
Try to say something
I
positive.
know.
You
I'm just
come in
being
right with
honest,
the
man.
running
You
game.
got to be honest about it, bro.
We've been saying that for 5 years. We need to see
Exactly.
a running game.
That's true. Let's get to Julian Edelman, this tweet here, because this was the big story coming into this game, that Edelman was back.
home.
He's back home there.
That's right,
he gets
Jules.
a W, that first game back. That's awesome for him. I'm sure he had to have been itching watching those first 4 games. And look at you.
Like a big homie.
This is
young
a nice little
protege.
reunion for you. You're seeing your quarterback here, getting some hugs.
Look, it
in.
ain't nothing. You ain't gonna need to smile after. It ain't nothing. I just hugged the goat. That's all good. He just the homie.
You know,
Just playing it cool.
This little brother just saying good game, and you did well. You know what he said? I'm excited for your football life. It's never about him. He put it on me again.
Oh, look at that. Well, and you with Edelman here, what did he say? Did he say he's also
Nah, he was complaining
excited?
about that drop pass that he had in the
Just
lights.
like a
That's the lights got him.
All he's thinking about. The one that got away. Shouldn't have got
That is
away.
it for
That's
us,
what
everybody.
makes him
Total
great.
Access is coming up
Right
next
there.
with Luke Kuechly. Good night.
That's all I would be thinking about. That one that got away. Man, I could have had.
Thank you for watching the U.S. Army post-game show. Find out more at GoArmy.com.